Hello, and thank you for downloading our newest ebook. I'm Clinton Bonner, VP at Topcoder, and I'll be narrating this for you, so I hope you enjoy this version as well. So you've downloaded or requested access to our newest ebook, 5 questions you must answer when looking to adopt enterprise crowdsourcing, and we're pleased to bring it to you. Hope you enjoy it. Once again, things have changed. According to Gartner, 32% of enterprises are actively increasing contingent labor during the pandemic. People want resilience and flexibility in the workforce. It's good for organizations and it's good for talent. Topcoder helps enterprise customers such as Adobe, BT, Harvard Medical School, NASA, T-Mobile, Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and Zurich Insurance access virtual on-demand technology talent. So when disruption happens, they don't miss a beat. Evolving your workforce strategy to include freelance, virtual talent is just smart. And who you choose to dance with at this moment is going to make all the difference. There's a growing market for talent platforms, which is more evidence that this is what the market wants. You have a choice, and you should be working with partners that have a proven track record. As 2020 draws to a close, Topcoder will be entering our 20th year. That's nearly 2 decades of delivering technology outcomes for enterprise customers through our crowdsourcing platform. We've done it in a way that is secure, protects IP, and has allowed us to grow a substantial client list in the public and private sector. When the following 5 critical crowd adoption questions come up, you'll be armed with answers. Trust us, somebody at your organization is going to ask them. We've learned a lot in 20 years, and one thing we continually try to do is prepare our partners like you who are ready to use on-demand talent. Okay, so let's dive into the questions. Question 1. Will crowdsourcing work for my team and my organization? The answer is absolutely yes. The most important thing to discover is, how do you envision using it? And for those pain points, is crowd a good solution? Virtual on-demand talent is not a panacea. There are certain things you won't want to use it for, and we'll be honest with you. Part of being a trusted partner is helping you focus on what the crowd is actually exceptional at, so that it can work for you and work for you at scale. If the question is, will crowd work for my industry? Yes. We've been successful in myriad industries, including banking, biopharma, consumer goods, energy, media, public sector, telecommunications, and many, many others. Remember that the collective crowd is agnostic in terms of industry. The collective knowledge is not sector-specific, and the individuals in the crowd are like hyper-specialists that can be brought onto your work the same way you'd stream a show. Enterprise crowdsourcing works, and the proof is well documented. In the digital ebook, see the link to Forrester's Total Economic Impact Report on Topcoder and IDC's report, Leveraging a Crowdsourcing Model to Mitigate the Engineering Talent Challenge. Back to it, more specifically to the question of, will it work for us? We would say, let's understand your pain points. We hear these 3 main pain points most often. Pain point number 1, I need more of these people. As an example, I need 20 more Java developers, or 15 folks who really understand Angular, or 10 iOS or Android developers. We hear that pain point a lot. I need more of these people. Pain point number 2, I don't have people who know this stuff. This stuff can be data science or IoT technologies or any edge technologies. You're being asked to do more and more of this type of work, so we're hearing more of that pain come up more often. Pain point number 3, I feel we're too slow. Between vendor relations, hiring practices, and traditional contracting, you feel bogged down and you're frustrated. We understand that. Are any of those pain points true for you? Are all of them? Even if one is true, then crowdsourcing is likely a good idea. As a reminder, Topcoder can do the entire SDLC, software development lifecycle. However, and most often, we work on elements of a project with your team. We pair technology services with our crowdsourcing platform so that you and your team have a consistent and familiar way to start work with us. And you get the benefit that with crowdsourcing execution, you will deliver a lot faster. On to question number 2. Do I have to change to engage with crowdsourcing? The short answer is no. You do not have to learn something new to get the benefits of using the crowd. Instead, you can use Topcoder and weave it into the way you will already do work. We'll flex you in two important ways. Number one, you can keep working how you're already working. We'll learn your standards and work within that framework. For instance, many of our customers use CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery practices, to deliver code and do updates more frequently and reliably. We'll adapt to your delivery methodology and cadence so you can stay in the delivery rhythm that you're used to. And number two, you can keep working where you already do your work. Topcoder features an open API, so your organization can bring the dev tools you're already using or work directly on the Topcoder platform seamlessly. You can do your work from GitLab, GitHub, Azure DevOps, and comms tools such as Slack, to name a few. We've also developed a mechanism that governs how we work and ensures predictable crowdsourcing delivery. We call it the Topcoder way. As a result, you get consistency every single time we work together. You know the steps, so you know what to expect. If you're listening to this ebook, I would encourage you to go check out the digital version. There's a great quote next to the section from Paul Livko, CTO and CXO of Wellmark, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield that really hammers home some of these points. Please, have a look. On to question number 3. How do I measure the value of crowdsourcing versus a traditional model? And, just to frame that up, when we say traditional model, we mean the other ways you would get work done normally. Maybe through contractors, maybe through your full-time employees, whatever the model is, your workforce strategy model as it is today. So there are 3 key ways we help our customers measure ROI. Number 1, time to begin. How long does it take you to start the work? The majority of enterprise projects on Topcoder go from contract signed to real work starting on the platform in under 5 days. Some work begins in under 24 hours. Number 2, time to market. How much total time does it take? Speed separates winners from losers. According to the aforementioned Forrester report, enterprise crowdsourcing through Topcoder increases execution velocity 3 times over traditional means. And a third way we help our customers measure ROI is innovation. Can you use the crowd to bring new experiences and new solutions to your customers? Enterprises use Topcoder to do advanced R&D projects, including rapid proof of concepts and edge technologies, data science research, and art of the possible technology exploration. This is, of course, in addition to standard development projects we're constantly running on the platform. By greatly reducing timelines and consistently delivering quality outcomes, customers can easily achieve ROI that validates the use of crowdsourcing. In addition to those 3 key ways, there are some other, more granular KPIs that we share with our customers that help them showcase value internally. They include the volume of projects delivered per quarter, talent community engagement, meaning how many community members from which geolocations with what skills comprise your on-demand workforce, fulfillment rate, percentage of spend per department. That's valuable to understand who internally is really embracing crowdsourcing and Topcoder, and are they trending up or trending down with their use. Organizational uptake. Here we mean how many business units or different divisions within your company are now using the Topcoder platform. Whomever you choose to work with for enterprise crowdsourcing adoption, be confident in your ability to get metrics that matter from your partner. We will help you do this. Question number 4. How does an organization drive crowdsourcing adoption? Again, we've been doing this for 20 years and see common threads in the most successful enterprise crowdsourcing programs. You need these 3 things to drive adoption at your organization. Number 1, a champion. You need a person, preferably at the executive level, who is saying, we are going to do this and putting skin in the game. Number 2, bottom-up demand. You need the people in charge of delivering projects, the project owners, product managers, and lead developers to be experimenting with and wanting to use crowd. And number 3, a meaningful portfolio of projects. We strongly recommend you start with a portfolio of work because it will involve more teammates and help you showcase the legitimate internal demand. Even if you have tremendous success on a singular project, it can be hard to build the momentum you're going to want to get further buy-in, leading to enterprise adoption. So think portfolio. Select a number of meaningful projects to begin and accelerate adoption much more effectively. When company vision meets a workforce that's willing, fueled by a continuous stream of work, you have the right environment for success. Organizational culture matters. Focus on these things and your chances of true enterprise adoption will go up dramatically. At Topcoder, we call this workforce transformation, and we focus on helping our enterprise customers with this particular journey. Again, if you're only listening to the audio version of this ebook, I encourage you to go look at the digital version. There's a fantastic pull quote from Michael Vollmer, who is the GM of Wipro Interactive. Great quote there. I know Michael personally. He does a ton of edge projects, R&D work, AR, VR, and beyond through Topcoder with his team. And he's got a great pull quote there that I think you're going to want to go see. So please check out the digital version as well. On to our last question, question number 5, what's in it for me? There is a lot to gain, not the least of which is being seen as a visionary in your organization and praised as a leader in your industry. You and your team are going to outproduce other teams inside your org. You will get more done in the same 24 hours a day that everyone has, and you will be recognized for that. If productivity and getting more done is important to you, well, that's a benefit. Leaders at organizations who embrace Topcoder routinely get promoted. Their budgets grow and their teams grow also. Fortune favors the bold. We have seen it time and time again. With success, you gain favor, more opportunity, and will emerge as an innovator in your enterprise. You can be more powerful when you have access to the right talent. This provides you and your organization enterprise resiliency. You will be the key master to helping your organization get to a much more resilient place. And with Topcoder, you get a partner that will help evangelize and promote your success. We will actively create opportunities for positive press and publicity, showcasing your leadership and boldness. Do you want to be associated with workforce strategy leadership that impacts your organization? Well, then this is a smart move. Okay, so let's quickly recap the 5 questions we know you're going to have to answer in order to adopt enterprise crowdsourcing really at scale. Number 1, will crowdsourcing work for your team and your organization? Number 2, do I have to change to engage with crowdsourcing? Number 3, how do I measure the value of crowdsourcing versus traditional labor models? Number 4, how does an organization like mine drive crowdsourcing adoption? How can we do it? And number 5, what's in it for me? And me being, of course, you. These are the 5 questions we anticipate you're going to get asked. I hope that this ebook, this audio version, is, kind of an arrow in your quiver and helps you prepare for what will be some thrilling conversations inside your organization. We also know that you probably have a couple of questions of your own, so we'd love to chat with you. To schedule time with a crowdsourcing expert, please contact us at go.topcoder.com/contact. And hey, if you want to reach out to me directly, by all means, go right ahead. You can reach me at cbonner, CBONNER, @topcoder.com. Again, I'm Clinton Bonner, VP at Topcoder. Happy to answer any questions you might have. And thank you so much for downloading and listening to this version of the ebook.